Well, hi everybody. Good morning. Meteorologist Travis Kleneski here on this Wednesday morning. A couple of clouds around. They look worse on Futurecast than they are. We're going to see plenty of sun today across the area. A northeast wind behind a cold front is going to bring some relief from the big time heat. Still pretty warm today, but not as hot. A little more tolerable for your Wednesday. Then we focus to the west tonight for showers and thunderstorms in the Panhandle. This evening, moving into other parts of western Nebraska. This is your best chance of a little severe weather today through about midnight or so, and then they will weaken as they push into central Nebraska later in the night and into tomorrow morning. So weaker showers and isolated thunderstorms tomorrow morning in central Nebraska, north central Kansas. They'll continue on their way eastward tomorrow during the day. Again, non-severe storms for the most part here, with a little more sunshine to the west here. Warmer temperatures expected here, cooler under the clouds here, where there won't be as much sunshine. But with more sunshine here, more instability, new showers and thunderstorms firing up in the Panhandle and then rolling east tomorrow evening. Severe weather is once again a possibility, with the best chances right in here over west central Nebraska. As we get later into the nighttime hours, they'll push eastward. Still a chance of severe weather, but they will eventually weaken later on in the nighttime into early Friday. They should be out of the area for the most part Friday, other than maybe the far eastern and southeastern parts of Nebraska. That'll take us into a quieter day on Friday. We will warm up on Friday just a little bit ahead of our next cold front Friday night. So, severe weather for this is later today and this evening, mostly this evening. A slight risk of severe weather over western Nebraska, the Panhandle, southwest Nebraska. Large hail and mainly severe wind gusts are going to be your biggest threat. A much lower chance in this green area here. These storms will weaken as they push eastward here, so there's a small chance, but not as good of a chance of severe weather here. And then I don't think we'll see anything later in the night farther to the east. Now tomorrow, late afternoon and into the evening hours, a better chance of severe weather as those storms roll east, especially right in here initially. These areas have the best chance of severe weather, and then as they roll east, still a chance, but then they will weaken as we get towards early Friday morning. Large hail, severe wind gusts, again the biggest threat, but cannot rule out isolated tornadoes. And I think especially in here, we're going to have to watch that isolated tornado threat tomorrow afternoon. Now Friday, we've got a warmer day, and then a cold front's going to slide southeastward across the area late Friday into Friday night. So we do have a small chance of a little severe weather once again on Friday afternoon into Friday evening. Best chances over southeastern Nebraska. We'll update you on that as we go into the next couple of days and get a better feel for it. So cooler today, highs in the 80s, still 90s though in the south and southwest. Still about 10 degrees cooler than yesterday, so this is at least a little more tolerable. Heading into tonight then, mid and upper 60s for lows. Now tomorrow, where the clouds are thickest, that's where it'll be coolest. Highs will be in the mid to upper 70s and lower 80s right in here. Mid 80s in northern Kansas, mid to upper 80s and lower 90s as you get more sunshine, a little more heat out here to the west, more instability. There's actually going to be a warm front right here as well. Tomorrow night, 60s to near 70 for overnight lows, and then jumping ahead to Friday, we will warm up in many locations into the mid and upper 80s and low to mid 90s, but there is actually already a cold front that's going to be diving southward, so a little cooler up to the north and northwest, low to mid 80s, and then that front's going to sink southward, and that's going to bring us a weekend cool down, a beautiful weekend ahead of us for the final 2 days of June. So you see it there, warm today, but not as hot as it has been. Cooler tomorrow with the clouds around, probably 2 rounds of rain and thunderstorms. One of those early tomorrow, like basically midnight to noon, non-severe storms, and then probably a break most of Thursday afternoon, but then Thursday night a chance of rain and thunderstorms, including maybe some severe weather in the evening hours. Warmer with mainly dry weather on Friday, and then Friday night a slight chance of rain and thunderstorms with that cold front. Here comes the cooler weather for the weekend, a high around 80 each day on Saturday and Sunday, but more importantly, look at Saturday night. 58 for a low. Open up the windows this weekend for Saturday night. Mostly dry over the weekend as well, with quite a bit of sunshine. Next chance of storms late Sunday night into Monday here, but it is going to be a lot warmer on Monday. Lower 90s and windy conditions as well, but a chance of rain and thunderstorms. Just a small chance Tuesday, not nearly as much of a chance here. Lower 90s still Tuesday here. We'll keep it upper 80s and lower 90s as we look towards next Wednesday and Thursday, and also Friday here. So the 4th of July looking very warm, maybe a little hot-ish, but not extreme heat. And also maybe just a small chance of a storm. Right now, it looks like it should be dry for the 4th. The chance of rain looks like it's about 20% chance or less right now. North Platte, showers and storms moving in this evening. Later in the night, better chances here after midnight, but the severe weather chance is better to your west. We'll get a break for a large part of the day Thursday, but then Thursday late afternoon into the evening hours. We'll have to watch that severe weather threat right in here. Because there will be a little more sunshine, it's not going to be as cool on Thursday. Upper 80s Friday, then here comes a chance of rain and thunderstorms Friday night with a cold front. A nice weekend ahead of us with mainly dry weather for the weekend. Lower 80s for highs, lows down into the 50s. Chance of rain and thunderstorms Sunday night and into Monday, but it is going to heat up on Monday. Mid-90s, low and mid-90s on Tuesday. And as we look at the long-range forecast, you can see the temperatures staying in the upper 80s and lower 90s for the 3rd, 4th, and 5th of July here. So, again, like I mentioned, and I'm just going to skip ahead. We're going to look at the next week here, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. All-important 4th of July holiday on Thursday. Right now, European model's keeping us mainly dry. The GFS model for Thursday does have a chance of rain and thunderstorms. It looks like a slight chance, best chances up north. So forecast model is not completely in agreement right now, but as of right now, it does not look like we'll see any significant widespread moisture, but it will likely be pretty warm next Thursday for the 4th of July. Again, upper 80s, low to mid 90s is going to be pretty common across much of the area. So with that, I'm going to let you all go for today. I want to thank you all for watching on this Wednesday morning. I will see you all again on Thursday morning with all the latest in your forecast. Until then, take care. Enjoy your day. Enjoy the cool down today. And God bless. Bye.